Hello everybody and welcome to Let's Play Combat Mission Beyond Overlord. Yeah, so we are continuing to play scenarios based on the first few days of the D-Day, so June 6th. Now it's July, so yeah, I mean in terms of content or chronological order that I want to follow, I'm kind of lagging behind, but I like to just try a few more missions based out of Normandy, how the British was able to get to Caen, and well, I mean, more descriptive battle that you can get out of that experience of the British Commonwealth forces in Normandy, the first few days of the Overlord. You have to play some operations. Yeah. So I think 29 Let's Go. Yeah, I think this is the battle that deals with the March to Caen. So if I'm really interested in how it all enveloped, then I can try this. But for now, I stick to battle. Maybe if the next June comes along next year, maybe then I'll be ready to play the operations. Because I find these scenarios within this game are just stupendous amount of content. I measure myself in the last two episodes how long it took for me to go through South of Sword. It took me around 4.5 hours in total. And over the two episodes that I edited, I tried to compress as much as possible. Of course, I could have done a better job, but I was able to pick some of the parts and compress it, delete some parts into 4 hours total. I could do a bit better job of presenting the operations, not operations, the scenarios themselves, especially if they stretch out into like 30 turns with like medium plus map. The South of Sword scenario had huge map, I think, or large map. So yeah, I don't know. I cannot really begin to fathom how much of an involvement it's gonna take me, or how much time it's gonna take me to play 40 turns huge map. I think it's gonna take me around 8 hours. So yeah, it's going to be like operations basically. It's going to be some weekly thing that I'll be doing if I get used to the presentation of these episodes or the game. Let's play. Anywho, yeah. So the next mission, next scenario I'm going to try is a bit, I guess, light in terms of content, but no less intense. It's called Resolve at Ranville. 25 turns with medium map, and it deals with British paratroopers. Paratroopers, I guess, 13. Storms Ranville and prepares to hold it. So this is one of those scenarios where you attack first and then try to defend it. So it's going to be pretty interesting how the dynamics of the battle shapes up. And it's kind of combination of the Drop of Destiny and South of Sword in a more of a smaller scale. So let's go at it. I think this deals with paratroopers arriving at one of the villages, seaside or coastal area, and there's a village called Ranville, and they land near it in order to provide support for the troops that are going to inevitably march toward Caen, that very important strategic point. They're going to use it as a future airfield or something, or dropping off point for regrouping of the troops. Yeah, so Caen is going to be very important, and supposedly the troops that I commanded last scenario, South of Sword, was supposedly marched to Caen, and they met German resistance, armored resistance. But then these paratroopers, were part of the group that landed near the path in order to open the way for those troops to go through without too much trouble. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things involved, a lot of thoughtful planning and schemes and everything. So let's try this. Let's see what this is all about. June 6th, 1944. So this is basically the day of D-Day. The weather is clear and dry, and time is at dawn. I don't know what the time of the day is going to make any difference, but dawn, I bet, is going to limit our visibility or our ability to locate troops. Alright, so the British player is initially attacking Ranville and its defenders. The Germans, however, are aware of the landings and are sending reinforcements to the areas threatened around the Orne River. So Orne River and the Caen Canal are the waterways that are featured heavily, especially on the British side. The Paras must take the town quickly and prepare for the German counterattack. The British Stuart tanks are used in place of the glider-borne Tetrarch light tanks. Okay, so the tanks also arrive on gliders. Usually the gliders were used to insert troops very, I guess, under the cover of night near the strategic and critical objectives, such as that Pegasus Bridge that the British had taken in the early mornings of the operation. They used a glider and they were able to successfully hold the bridge, I think. Alright, so the Stuart tanks will be available, light tanks. The historical background. The British 6th Airborne Division was to play a significant role in the D-Day invasion. The paratroopers would have the solemn responsibility of forming a protective shoulder primarily to the left flank of the Sword Beach, making landings in the form of a rough triangle at Ouistreham, Cabourg, and Caen. They were already landing, yeah. Their primary task was either taking or holding key bridges and road junctions leading to Sword Beach across the Caen Canal and the Orne River. 13th Para's objective was Ranville, its drop zone just east of the town. Unfortunately, a number of men were blown into the town itself, where they were either killed or captured. If you have watched the 1960s film called The Longest Day, I think that deals with the US paratroopers, but similar thing happens for them too. They get blown up, of course, and with everybody basically watching in the town square, where I guess the Germans were telling people what to do, to build something or to evacuate or something. The paratroopers basically land on top of them, near churches, on trees, and basically a fight breaks out right there and then. And I think not a lot of good things happen for the paratroopers that landed on, just on top of armed Germans, fully alert. So that is what's going to happen here too in Ranville. The Ranville, the battalion quickly formed up and took the town, but was then counterattacked by tough German grenadiers and armor of the 12th Panzer Grenadier Regiment of the 21st Panzer Division. The Paras clearly demonstrate a holy resolve to do their job and hold their ground. Okay, so this is historical. They were able to hold the town. So let's see if I can match their valor. The timely arrival of reinforcement in Horsa and Hamilcar gliders of the 6th Air Landing Brigade, including Tetrarch tanks, enabled the 13th to hold its ground. Wow, it must have been something else. Must have been something else to see the gliders coming in at the right time, the right place, in order to help them to gain upper edge. Sherman tanks of the 13/18 Hussars finally arrived after crossing the Orne and sealed the victory around Ranville. Okay, so it's based on real battle. Wow. So Allied, stick to scenario default, everything normal. One player. Alright, so command briefing. It is D-Day, the long-awaited beginning of the liberation of Western Europe. Nearly 20,000 airborne troops are flown in during the early morning hours of June 6, 1944 to isolate the invasion beaches and stop enemy reinforcements. Mission. Sir, you and your Parrot battalion are to take Ranville and hold it at all costs. The objectives are clearly flagged on your map. If all goes well, you'll be sipping tea in the afternoon with the landing forces who will fight their way to you. Okay, here we go again, sipping tea. Intelligence. Ranville is most likely not well defended. The enemy, however, will be quick to react. Now this is important, Commander. Listen carefully. You must take your objectives quickly and prepare to defend your ground. Forces. Initially, you'll have what you can gather, probably a slightly reinforced parachute company. As more Paras find their way to you, you become stronger. Gliders will be landing with anti-tank and light armor support. Also an anti-tank. Okay, good. It's not much, but by Jove, you can certainly put on a good show with what we have. Let's show Jerry we come to stay. No delays. Move quickly and get the job done while the enemy is off guard. So the speed is of the essence. Yeah. Okay, so we have... Alright, so no need to alt-tab it out because I already did it in the starting screen. Anywho, yeah, so here we are. The paratrooper company is here. And it seems that Ranville's over there to the south. Actually, to the west. So we need to capture this point as quick as possible. There'll be some defenders, of course. And yeah, as you can see, I realized something while trying to replay the South of Swords scenario after I lost it. If you can, I don't know whether you can see this, but if you see the topography of the map, I don't know whether I can remove the trees here. Yeah, I think you can remove the trees. Okay. So yeah, so you can basically get the full foliage effect or none, but let's stay for a second with the trees removed. And if you can see the terrain, the color itself gets lighter and lighter, and I realized that the lighter it gets, the higher the ground. Now this is not whether they receive more rain or something, but yeah, that is what it is. So even though there's some brushes here, I think you can also disable this. I'm sure you can disable this also. Anywho, yeah, that's basically it. So if you're on the high ground, then you have a better vantage point. And if you're on the lower ground, then your line of sight is going to be blocked by any of the tiles that are on a higher elevation than the one that your unit is in. So this is what I realized, and it gave me advantage, a strategic kind of a insight that I didn't have. And it may help me along the way in order to set up defenses and also trying to track where the enemies are, because enemy definitely realizes this and uses the high ground very well. And that's what happened in the last episode as well. So the lighter the tile is, higher it is. Yeah, I didn't realize it for a couple missions that I played, and then gave me trouble to no end. It irritated me to no end. If you can see, yeah, you can see the elevation. It's not much, but still a hill, and it blocks our, as you can see, it blocks our view. Yeah. Okay, so, yeah. Alright, so where to drop our forces? I think they have just landed, so we can place them a bit forward here. This is just a mortar, so this is a rather important unit. Let's move him here as well. And most likely I'm going to place him near the hill, on the hill. For now, approach to Ranville seems to be open for us. Whether we are going to storm the place or not, I think we're going to decide after we encountered our first enemy. So here it is. So this is all we have. Okay, let's just place them as close as possible. Yeah, so I'm gonna take this point first, and then maybe this point and this point, so it's pretty straightforward. I don't know where the enemy is going to approach from. Kind of thinking that they're gonna approach from the south, which is this way. We're going to have some road that they're gonna travel in, so we need to make sure that we are prepared for them. Maybe set up some of the defenses here, and also put the border on the hill, like here, for example, so as to have a better vantage point against the approaching forces if they approach from the south. Yeah, so all this area from here to the left, you can see, I think we can definitely expect enemies to come. Not through the farm per se, but the road definitely do give indication of where they're going to arrive from. So they're gonna probably start from here and then arrive here. So yeah, I don't know when is the extra reinforcement for us is going to come. They didn't mention it. Alright, so this guy, who's this guy? Company HQ, wow, alright. Let's move you up there. So this guy is one company, sorry. And another of these guys, another company, another platoon, sorry. Let's place you a bit farther up. Yeah, just, you know, getting the scattered trees and then ready to sneak or something. So I'm going to divide the forces into two, and one is going to just approach from the east and capture here. The other one is going to kind of scout around and try to maybe either capture this directly or support the progress of our troops as they move through Ranville. And then combine our forces and capture the rest of it while leaving some of the defenses behind. especially around here and here. Now, I think there'll be some enemies scattered about, so need to watch out. So let's save and go. Alright, so we are open for business. We're open to move out. Okay. Alright, so this is my first, the planning for the first turn. Trying to approach the town from the eastern side, and I'm moving these guys a bit closer to our first objective, while these guys will be kind of moving in the middle of these two groups, composed of scattered force of paratroopers. I think more will be arriving next turn, and also the mortar will be in place. I don't know whether the mortar will be able to find any viable target because it is basically surrounded with buildings. But if the enemy or the defenders are in the outskirts of the town in this building, then the mortar will be able to maybe track some targets and give these guys cover. And these guys on the right side, right flank, is going to try to move into this brush area and go through this street. Just see if I can disperse enemy that way. And also, I believe that you need to take the town as quick as possible, so don't need to march together. Just kind of split the forces up and see how it's going to serve us. Yeah, so a bit of an exploratory move, and I don't know whether it's going to... yeah, I think we're not trying to expose our troops too much. And if there's nobody, no resistance from this area, then I can probably run toward this brush in order to minimize our exposure in the open ground.
Forward! Keep moving! Don't stop! Don't stop! Come on, lads! Forward!
Yeah, don't stop. Please move.
Move it! Go! Keep moving! Don't stop!
Yeah, that's the idea. Slowly approaching. So this is dawn.
Keep moving! Don't stop! Let's go!
Crossing the road. Okay, nothing's happening on either flank. Oh no, I hear some gun here. Where is it coming from? Something was tracking our... Oh yeah, here, from here, the bunker. Oh no.
Forward!
Oh no, this is not good. Okay. He's in the scattered trees. Okay, good, but I didn't realize there's a bunker here. Right then. Can you target this guy? Nope. We have to tough it out, I guess. Yeah, so unfortunately there was a bunker there. Now we don't have any bazookas with us, we only have this airborne squadron. And okay, so no more paratroopers for now, we're just stuck with these guys. And it seems like there's some kind of a trap here. Is it some kind of a tank trap? Bridge. Yeah, could be a bridge. And this is supposed to be a river, and I think this game really doesn't render river that well, so I think the scenario designers just used road tiles in order to... I guess it kind of impedes the movement of the soldiers. Yeah, I think they use the road tiles to indicate river. That's why there's a bridge here. Yeah, I need to take care of these guys. The easiest way to do it is to... Yeah, I think you don't have to move anymore, just have to stop short. Just enter into the brush and hold on to whatever that you can hold on to. And can I shoot? Yeah, I can shoot. Yeah, just stay here and then provide some cover. There is. You have to change all this to crawl. It's gonna take some time. On the other hand, these guys. Alright, so with no additional paratroopers landing in the zone, I think there will be more coming, I'm sure. We just had to make these guys crawl into their positions while the machine gun hopefully is going to find and dissuade the bunker defenders from, keep pelting our troops with lead. Not going to be good for us. I'm not so sure why I wasn't able to, from the beginning, know the presence of the bunker. Maybe because I was in the low regions before crossing the road. Yeah. So platoon HQ, company HQ, I decided to move, just move them like I did in the first turn. Because I do believe that the range of these guys will not be able to, well, I mean, they might still be able to fire, but these guys are the prime target. So if that changes, I need to also change the movement and the direction of their movement for these two guys as well. For now, I'm just gonna keep the course. And yeah, use the machine gun here to move this area to perhaps give them another fire. And airborne squadron, yeah, sure. Okay, so they want to move there. Yeah, it's going to, if possible, move into position. It's around 244 meters out, but if it's under 100 meters, it has a shot, or even less than 100 meters, it has a shot. So yeah, it's going to move a bit near the bunker, the scattered trees, and see if it has a clear shot. And now we just have to move into the woods a bit closer to our original movement direction. So it's just going to go around approach this section, and then try to use the roads to maybe encounter more troops. Yeah, so that's that. And these guys will be just holding out, toughing it out. Yeah, step upper lip and all that. Right. Let's go.
Get moving!
Oh yeah, now these guys are being targeted. So how about you now shooting at the guys to...
Come on, lads! Go, go, go! Forward, forward! Keep moving! Don't stop! Come on, lads!
Can you shoot at the bunker, please? Mr. Bicker's MG. Okay, slowly moving.
Forward, forward!
HQ taking a bit of rest. Yeah, it has a bad intention against this bunker.
Get moving! Forward! Let's go! March!
Okay, so I think the bunker is just a sliver of...
Take a look at that! Let's go!
Sliver of
Position lightning.
range of sight around this area, but then as I move a bit closer to the woods here, then I was able to evade them. Evade the sight of this guy. And these guys are plowing right now, so obviously cannot see in the brush. Okay. Reinforcements arrived. Okay, that's good news. That's good news. I think it's paratroopers. Yeah, more paratroopers, as you can see. Yeah, as you can see here. Alright, so more units to control. Good. Okay. Need to move a bit further up. Okay, so this is the plan for the next action phase. Now I receive all these further paratroopers in the landing zones. Of course, there's no guarantee they're going to find themselves in this zone, but fortunately enough, I was able to get these guys where they're intended to land, just east of Ranville. Don't really see any more paratroopers in the area, much less the ones that might have landed in the town, and maybe you have to rescue in order to further increase our presence in the town and leverage our advantage that way. I guess some of the paratroopers that might land in this area might be high valued units or something. So we need to kind of keep our eyes on that and watch out for any other elements that might land here on the other side of the town also. Anywho, yeah, I decided to move these guys, the right flank guys, at the right pace. These guys will creep up in order to deal with the bunker with the Piat on the leftmost unit sneaking up a bit closer. Hopefully it's not going to be revealed. These guys will just stay in their place before moving out after the bunker has been dealt with, fortunately, hopefully, in the next turn or so. Now these guys will sneak to the road and kind of wait upon further instructions. So this is pretty important for us to get to the high ground and then use the Piat and other units with grenades, to take out this bunker as fast as possible. I'm kind of worried that there might be some kind of a trench or something around the area as well. So far, there's no such defensive measures. Alright, so let's see what happens. Okay, yeah, there's another bunker. I did tell them to sneak though.
Keep moving, don't stop. Let's go. Moving, let's go.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it has been caught.
Get moving.
Alright. Caution. Yeah, they're basically crawling.
Oh, blimey.
Blimey indeed.
Come on, lads.
Yeah, so there's another one here.
Forward.
Okay, one casualty. Goodness gracious. And this guy's probably panicked. No, taking cover. Good thinking. Ah, goodness. Yeah, now these guys are being targeted. Yeah, so
Yes,
even
sir.
though they're sneaking around, the Germans are, with the approaching light, I hear some mortar. Oh, the heck happened? Let me just check. The Pia did shoot, I think. Right? Let me see what happened. What's going on here?
My arm. Yes, sir. Quiet. Come on, lads.
Penetration. Okay, it only did penetration, but no explosion after the penetration. So these guys are still alive. Okay, so that's encouraging, but I guess next turn is going to be able to hit them for 17% kill. Okay, so yeah, this is going to be the turn where I need to get rid of at least one bunker. I noticed there's a sharpshooter here, and 2-inch mortar is able to target because it's higher ground, as you can see. Yeah, let's target this. And these guys, oh my goodness, I lost another guy. That's not good. Try to sneak here first. Okay. Sneak further. See what they have inside the village, inside the town. And I don't really see them opening up here, so we can probably continue our sneaky. I think it's going to be enough. Let's start crawling. Let's try to hide. Just sneaking. And now this guy, well, can you shoot? No, so this guy should also move. Okay, so yeah, we have 2 bunkers now. Kind of worrying that these machine guns are finding some high value targets such as our MG and causing casualties in the early going. Hopefully I get to save them for further fight. And these guys are sneaking around, but I don't know whether they have any to reach that bunker. Of course, maybe if I can, yeah, perhaps I can shoot that machine gun. I don't know how effective it's going to be, but I can probably try, to save the further damage to the machine gun here. And the rest of the troops are sneaking around. Now these guys are moving, and so is this guy. I don't think he's gonna crawl all the way to where I designated, but after this bunker has been knocked out, he's going to start moving or running. Now these guys will try to sneak around here and then go here in this area. Yeah, meet up with these guys and then go to the central part of town, and there might be another bunker here, and I'm sure that there's some bunkers around, definitely on the other side of the town. So we are targeting them, sure, with 2-inch mortar and a sniper. And this might be a pretty important unit, so I don't know if I want to just expend this guy's ammo. He's a veteran no less, for more than one turn. Just gonna give it a try. Alright, so let's see what happens. Yeah, hopefully that bunker that has been penetrated is going to be knocked out for good. Okay. Yeah.
Get moving. Let's go.
Alright, let's destroy this, please.
Get moving.
Hit, no serious damage. Okay, it's being hit, but yeah, these guys are making our lives very difficult. And Piat has been eliminated. Wow, this is just very bad for us. Yeah, so we're basically right in the open. Too bad about the Piat. Wow, that sucks. So no attacks for these guys. Ah, goodness. Another reinforcement. Good, okay. So more units landing, as you can see here. And this guy shot only once. Yeah, this machine gun guy was able to make it to safety. 2-inch mortar, are you firing? Should fire. Okay. Can I believe it? Let's just get bunker, please. Sneak here. Alright. Okay, let's just shoot at them. Alright, so these guys are too further out to then benefit from the HQ guy here. This guy finally arrived. He has a little in the way of providing troops with extra attribute, but yeah, finally arrived. It provides some morale boost for guys now scuffling. And always sneak, of course. Yeah, so has to be some kind of mortar. Vickers MG, mortar, yeah. Yeah, the Piat guy, I don't know why. I guess he kind of threatened himself up to fire the Piat round and the MG just nailed him right there. Okay, one more. Okay. Alright, so 2-inch mortar guy is targeting the bunker, so is this guy with the machine gun now firing in order to provide some kind of cover for this guy now moving into a new position. This guy is moving into the outskirts of the town. This guy is trying trying to move into position to deal with maybe this or any guys trying to fire at the advancing troops. Yeah, still sneaking, but now we have to probably move quickly. And now we have these guys too. Wow, I almost forgot about them. Alright, so anybody up there as well? No, I think that's only guys. Alright, so we have initial troops. That's good news. Platin HQ. Alright, so we can hope to move a bit closer from the outskirts of the town. Not be inconvenienced that much by the machine guns, hopefully. These guys could move, yeah, they just can move, follow the rest of the troops. I think there'll be no danger from, immediate danger right now. They just can follow the road and then enter the town. As these guys try to deal with the bunkers as best as possible. Hopefully it's going to, you know, get rid of them. Yeah, now that I have more mortars, I know that I can use the mortars liberally in dealing with those bunkers. I don't know why they don't targeting the structures. Yeah, the another Piat. Goodness. Stay in the scattered trees, although they might travel the majority of the time on the road. They might just want to stay a bit. Yeah, they don't want to stay in the open ground. Just try to stick together. Be nice if they do it automatically, but... Alright, so we have received new reinforcement. Furthermore, from the south. Not south, from the east, I think. Yeah, east, and also from the northeast. So these guys landed fortunately outside of the town. That's good. I don't know whether there'll be some Germans here. Hopefully not. Then it's going to be pretty bad for us. Yeah, so we need to deal with these bunkers. Still, these guys are proving to be a tough nut to crack. So let's see what happens. I did give the order to pelt it with the mortar. I mean, it's been unlucky as far as taking the bunker is concerned. It seems like a wooden structure to me. Yeah, wooden bunker, but I don't know. These guys are not be able to do anything in terms of again, target too. Okay. Well, I mean, the Piat could also target the MG, but I don't know how effective it's going to be. But we need all the force we got to get rid of it as quick as possible, so let's do it.
Go, go, go! Keep moving, don't stop!
Yeah, the mortars are not
Move it,
firing.
soldier.
Hopefully it's going to...
My arm!
Yeah, Piat guy. Damn it.
Get moving! Let's go! Let's go!
Oh no, it's eliminated. Damn it. Piat is so weak. Damn it.
Ah! Fleet is surrounded!
Do something about this bunker.
Get moving! Let's go! Yes, sir. Watch out! Secure the flanks.
Can you not fire at the bunkers, please? Oh, now they're taking the mortars out. Dang it.
Oh, God!
They're so inaccurate.
Okay, Sergeant. Keep moving! Don't
Are they being attacked? No, they're not being attacked, but still high morale, but yeah, exactly, bloody hell. Oh my goodness. These guys gather trees, okay. Eliminated. 2 Piat guys eliminated. I don't know, I don't understand this. Keep firing. I don't know why they reset to default state. I don't understand this. If they shot another one, it doesn't really make any difference. Might as well move this guy, sneak this guy. Yeah. I guess they need to fire now, without question. Piat, I don't know. I think I need them against the German armor that's going to reinforce after we take the town. I don't know when it's going to be, but we're just taking so much time right now. Alright, now we can enter the town, but yeah, maybe we can sneak around and then take the... try to take some buildings here. And then move on. These guys are still attacking the bunker. Still moving? Okay, it's good. This guy is taking... maybe, yeah, these guys also should sneak. Try to sneak to the road. Or crawl to the road, sorry. Because they're being attacked, I guess their action order has been reset. Yeah, platoon also crawl to the trees. This guy, yeah, gotta shoot. Platoon airborne. They're not really shooting, I guess this is kind of far. Just keep shooting. I think it's going to reveal their positions, but at least it's going to divert their attention a bit from the more valued target. Alright, so let's see. We're basically making our way inside the town. I think there will be some resistance. Definitely. The bunkers are holding steady with all the smoke pouring out of it. Borders definitely should now take care of it because I mean it has been like around 2 or 3 turns they was able to target and still missing from less than 100 meters. Sneak and Vickers MGs try to fire. Yeah, I don't know how effective it's going to be, but let's try it. That's the best thing I can do right now. Yeah, now it's firing. That's good. You waited too long. You waited too long.
Forward, march! Go! My arm, lads! It's gone!
Hit. Damn it.
It's gone!
The wooden bunker, guys. I mean, the Germans used to build damn planes with jet engines with wood, but come on.
Forward, march! Blimey!
Blimey indeed. More mortar, please. More mortar targets. I'm not targeting this guy.
Oh, bloody hell!
Dang it. Still surviving. Oh my goodness. Yeah. There's a bit of a barbed wire here, so we cannot just go straight to them. What is this? This might be some kind of a mine. Yeah, it is mine. Jesus Christ. This area has been mined. So we need some engineers perhaps, but oh my goodness, if the mine detonated then we already know, I guess. That doesn't really give me a lot of confidence that we evade well. Yeah, I don't know why the border keeps conserving its ammo against the bunker. Yeah. Shooting. Yeah, it's not shooting at all. Maybe they know that it's useless. I think the enemy has already been alerted that we'll be there. We are going there, so... These guys are already in the building. And I think they are following a right way. Now they can sneak around here and then try to enter the town where these guys entered the town without any problems. And then they can deal with these bunkers if that is possible. Target this. And behind, be able to lob some grenades or something. Ooh, heavy building. Okay. Yeah, still moving. Maybe New Order might be, yeah, in order. To stay out of the road, of course, might be mind. Guess they're moving. Can't really see. Move through around this area. Alright, so more trouble with the bunkers. The bunkers are being hit by the mortars, but no serious damage is being affected against them. So I guess we just need to go behind them and then try to do something with the grenades or something. I don't know exactly how this is going to work. It's a new territory for me. I'm trying to get through the grenades, and the Fiat guys are taking serious attrition. Serious damage for anti-tank squadron, especially in the Fiat crew. I lost around 3 units already, so a lot of problems. And then the mortar is now taking some damage as well, with like one of them gone here. Yeah, as you can see the... Yeah, so it's not really doing well. Not really doing well, so the infantry has been discovered. They might move this place. Yeah, so we cannot really wait longer for the guys to take care of this bunker. I mean, just a wooden bunker. And yeah, maybe reinforced with concrete or something. These mortar units are trying to move into position to deal with the bunkers, provide some firepower. But I already have like 3 mortar guys, 2 mortar guys here. Yeah, hopefully it's gonna do something productive next turn. So here we go. Once again.
Fire! Only on my order! Go! Move it, soldier! Watch out! Let's go!
Come on.
Forward! March!
Damn it.
Go! Keep moving! Don't stop! Forward!
No, nothing's happening. Believe it.
Take a look at that!
These guys are knocked out.
Keep moving! Let's go! See?
At least they're not running or being routed. That's good. Yeah, more reinforcements, but it's kind of a backlog right now. Where did they arrive? We have to see. Ah, here, the tanks. Maybe I can deal with the... Hopefully deal with the... bunkers then? I don't know. There's a 6-pounder gun, yeah. So we need to conserve it as much as possible. I think the tanks, if the German armor is going to arrive, it's going to arrive from here. So we need to make a really quick work of the bunkers and then set that into tank in a higher ground around here. And perhaps somewhere around here, and also perhaps if we can from the town, so we have like a bit of a ballista going, or what is it called, slit going here where they cannot really see us, but then we can target with a wide range of sight. Yeah, we think about some of the ways, but right now, oh my goodness, the bunkers are giving us so much trouble. It's unbelievable. Or the Piat. Sneak here. I guess this is open. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, they can see us, I think, from different directions. Both from the road, from the south, from the east, and also from the north. So this is not advisable to just move willy-willy. So the tank have to take care of it first. It wouldn't bunker with no match for the. Hopefully, no match for the. I think you just should stay. Snake, no, don't snake over there. Snake here and just. You should crawl. Alright, so here is our plan. Now, the infantry here has found that there's an infantry squad here, yeah, taking pot shots at us. And then we are trying to return fire, but I don't know, we're kind of stuck between the rock and a hard place with this bunker still able to target at will with us barely offering any resistance or... Yeah, I don't know, I'm really disappointed that the mortars couldn't do anything. Maybe that's how it worked really. The mortars really cannot penetrate the wooden bunkers. They're designed to be that way. And then now we pin our hopes on these guys to take care of the bunkers at least. They'll not be as damaged from the machine gun fire and able to shoot its guns against the bunkers in order to disable it, while the rest of the troops here, along with these guys, will try to see where the reinforcements of the German reinforcements will be coming. Now we don't really hear any engine sounds revving or any footsteps from this direction yet, so I think we have a couple more turns to set up our defenses. Kind of wondering whether we can use some of these guys to station ourselves to protect these guns as they try to kind of get the defensive formation going. I'm sure that one of them will come this way and maybe perhaps another one from this direction as well, so the guns will have to be set up like here and here, or yeah, here, as far as possible, because this gun has a pretty good range. It has 2000 range, so as far back as possible in the high grounds. I think maybe around here as well. Yeah, just travel through the road and then get the guys here and then with their infantry stationed with the mortars and the like. And one of them will have to just position itself on here with the infantry supporting them with the mortars in a similar position. But for now, get the bunkers. That's it. It's the most important thing right now. Can't even target anything. Yeah, hopefully the tank will be able to do something. Still crawling. Okay. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I hear the Germans now. Nice. That's good. Germans coming from this direction. Yeah, has been knocked out, so... Yeah, the crew... Okay, do something about these guys. So I guess we had to wait for the tanks to come. We couldn't do anything about the... Damn it. Yeah, the motor is knocked out too. Damn it! Damn this. Yeah, gotta really attack them now. Seriously. Attack it before the turn is over. Please. No serious damage. Couldn't make it. Alright, so the bunker has been knocked out, one of them at least, so these guys can move and then get into position. Before I hear the German armor, I think, or is it the Stuarts? Can't be too sure. No. Let's get these guys here. Get the guns here. Here and here. So we need to get rid of this guy. Next turn is going to happen. Just fast move. sneak these guys. Here. Yeah, Pierre could stay back. Father, 3... What is this? Oh, off-map artillery, wow, okay. This guy's really important. Yeah, has to really stay in the high ground along with the guns. This guy will try to sneak and join this group. Glider squadron, okay, so glider has arrived in a very timely fashion in the right moment and in the right formation. French mortar sneak, okay. They'll probably sneak the other way now. Fire, get to the higher ground. Alright, so now we are trying to move into the town proper with this right flank. And some of them has entered the town already and found some crews like defending the area. I mean, to just dry them out as fast as possible, so make a move, and then by then the bunker here will be knocked out hopefully, and then we can just enter and set up the defenses as they are needed. This guy's still kind of pinned, crawling in front of this MG. Sharpshooter, yeah, he's going to find some targets soon. This guy is now sneaking, yeah, trying to enter the town from the left, and is going to face the, if there are reinforcements coming, going to face the the German reinforcements the first thing, so they need to set up their defense as much as possible, hopefully. Yeah. We need to set up these guns fast too, like really fast, because there'll be little time for us to do anything before we need to defend. Yeah, alright, so let's go. See if we can destroy these guys. Any more troops coming along? No, I think this is it. This is it. And this is turn 9 of 25. Next time I'm gonna save. Jeez. Oh no, come on, we gotta destroy it now. Really gotta destroy it. Wow, this bunker is just made with some kind of adamantium or something. Jesus. Yeah, no reinforcements coming along, no serious damage still. No serious damage. Come on. It's getting now entering the territory of the absurd. Damn it. Come on, hit it. Nice. Firing penetration is gone, right? Not yet. One more. Penetration, nope. Damn it. I don't get it. What is going on here? The bunker is impenetrable. Knocked out French mortar. Damn it. Oh my goodness, I hate what is happening right now with this bunker still surviving. I don't get it. It has been hit like 5 times. What is going on? Yeah. Next time has to be destroyed. Or else I don't think this mission is going to be I'm going to probably restart. Yeah, still moving. That's good. Still progressing. And just enter into the town. Let's add to the numbers. Can this guy do anything? I think they can probably hit from behind. Can they? And they're still moving, so most of the units are still actively engaging. Yeah. Okay, let's see what happens. Hit. Come on. No serious damage. Oh my god, this is not good. I hear some planes too. Oh, okay, they're abandoning it. Okay, that's good. Oh my god, kill this guy, please. Alright, now we can set up the guns. No German sighted yet. Alright now guys, let's move in and drive these guys out. Alright, finally. Germans have had enough. They are suffering some casualties from the Stuart tanks attacking them. But then I don't know, it just took so much time and effort in order to get this little area under control. And now we have to move and get these guys. Heavy building. Hopefully there will be nobody here. I haven't really faced any shots. Squadron. Oh my goodness, so much casualties. There goes MG. Can you get this guy? Alright, so everybody's moving. Everybody's moving toward the town, either to launch another attack from this side of the road and to get these guys from behind. And this guy is now trying to go into the buildings to get the infantry here, for the pressure. This guy is going to either support the anti-tank guns being set up, and some of these guys will also go into the town in the middle road and try to defeat them. So yeah, the tanks will be able to help in some capacity, but they move first here and then try to rotate and maybe see if there's anybody coming up from the rear. I think there will be some guys now coming up pretty soon. Yeah, very soon indeed. Okay. Alright. Let's see now. Biggest fights are happening. Lightly defended right behind. Quite entrenched, in fact. we're now being... This jeep is being shot at from way over here. Alright, so still some fighting going on. Haven't lost a lot of troops from the city fighting, thankfully. These guys are still fighting pretty fierce battle. We're trying to see whether we can find a similar level of resistance from the other side of town, still which continuing as they try to move. Yeah, this guy also needs to move now. Yeah, so this guy and this guy move into the middle of the town. And try to see if they can launch an attack with the Vickers MG supporting them. Don't have to call anymore, so you can just move. Yeah, support these guys. Yeah. Still moving pretty fast. Hopefully it's not going to get hit that much. I'm wondering whether I can fast move my tank around and then try to hit these guys. Yeah, especially from this side, I think I can probably do that. So I try and move the tank. And just from the outside and then see if I can rotate and then hunt. These are all minefields, so I'm afraid that the tank might have their tracks disabled and will be immobile. This guy will just keep overwatch as the infantry makes their move. Don't see any German reinforcement coming right now. I don't really see anybody right now, yeah. So I guess that's a relief, at least for a few turns where they can start out. By then we'll be hopefully prepared to deal with them. Yeah, okay, so... Twitch motor could go a bit higher up. Vickers MG, one of them could stay. Yeah, this guy could stay around here, provide some covering fire for any groups that might come along. Alright, so how about here? Yeah, losing some men. Hopefully it's happening. It's happening, yeah, I think it's going to happen to them as well. Snake. Yeah, from this side, I think we have to hit this guy, and some of these guys in the middle can move into this house. Especially this guy. MG can move here and then shred these guys. Yeah, they're still there. Maybe the jeep. Oh, gosh, darn it. Yeah, I gotta move. I forgot about him. Around here. And how about this guy? Oh, this guy's a tank. Alright, so I'm still moving. I wonder if that is going to be enough. Yes. Firing at this guy. Oh my gosh, knocked out. How? The minefield or something? Jesus Christ. Oh no, they're arriving from here. Damn it. Alright, okay. Okay. I was wrong. This guy should start moving. Ah, they're gonna move into the position. Oh my god, damn it. Yeah, this is a bit more. Yeah, only one knocked out, possibly. Too late. they're moving now. Okay. Alright, now I need to do something about this, guys.